What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to the BFFs YouTube channel. Make sure you guys tap the bell, subscribe, like the video, and comment down below.
All right, another episode of BFFs presented to you guys by Datchat. So Datchat is a new social networking messaging app that all of us here at Barstool are on. We have a BFFs page. Everyone else here at Barstool also has their own page. It's a super cool app. So what's cool about it is it's very private. Nothing can be screenshotted. You can't forward anything. And if you want to self-destruct something stupid that you send to someone, you can. So you can talk about whatever you want, nuke any conversation you want. You can go download the app now and make sure to join our BFFs page to talk all things BFFs. Download Datchat for iPhone and Android in the App Store right now, or go to datchat.com/barstool to get more info and download Datchat. Go check it out.
Yeah. All right, BFFs. Is this the last episode of the year?
Yep.
Yes, last episode of the year. Could have done a recap show. That would have been good.
We're doing two best ofs.
Okay, so we got two best ofs coming forward. Yeah. All right, cool. So we'll get into it right off the bat. Sex and the City versus Peloton. All right. Brie, are you Sex and the City?
Yeah, I like Sex and the City.
Too young?
Probably a little bit too young. I'm not so into it, but I started watching it because I knew they were making a reboot, and it was absolutely insane. Like the first two episodes back.
This show was like the end-all, be-all for girls as I was like in my 20s, I guess, or early 30s or whatever. Every girl watched Sex and the City, like every girl. Anyways, in the first episode of the reboot, Mr. Big, Carrie's husband, dies as they're suffering a heart attack using Peloton. The day of the release, Peloton stock peaked at 46. By 3 p.m., its highest price recorded over 5 days, then dropped to $40. An hour later, the end of the day, it dropped at 11.3%. By Friday, it dropped over 15. Peloton did not know their bike would be a story. The market team wasted no time releasing a commercial with the actor who plays Mr. Big clapping back at the commercial. Peloton has gone up since some. Yeah, crazy. But I mean, that's a good time to buy it. Knowing my stock thing, it goes down.
Yeah, I was about to say, also, like, I was looking at Peloton stock like a week or two ago, and I'm pretty sure it's been dropping for a minute now.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's actually not going up because Peloton is an all-time COVID stock. So Peloton benefited when, gyms and SoulCycle and all that shit was closed. Peloton you can do in the privacy of your own home. Big-time COVID stock skyrocketed, gone down this, but with COVID on the attack.
Crazy people actually pulled out just because of the heart attack in the show.
But you don't even know that it's that. It's like the stock market is so fucking crazy. People may be like, oh, it's good. They're playing it. It's like, oh, it's going to go down. We'll get back in. You never know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it was dropping a while ago. Like, it's been a stock, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure when I was looking at it, because I was looking to buy because it had dropped like a week ago or 2 weeks ago or something.
And it went back up 7%. So who knows? Trisha Paytas got married to Moses.
The day she's been waiting for. Look at the wedding. Look at the dress. A full black dress. He had a blowout
parade.
Is it a real wedding?
Yeah, this was like a full real wedding.
When I say real wedding, like they really love each other,
that's what they show.
Allegedly, they really love each other.
How long have they been dating?
I want to say like over a year.
Well, they were engaged for like almost a year, so they must have been dating about over a year.
They got engaged pretty fast, and her husband is remember Ethan Klein?
Wait, say that again?
Do you remember Frenemies?
Yeah, of
and
course.
She did it with Ethan.
Yeah.
That's his brother-in-law.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, except they hate each other. Like Ethan and Trisha hate each other now, so Ethan wasn't invited to the wedding, and neither was Ethan's girlfriend, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What is this entrance performance? Can I watch the video?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's his real name? Nobody's named Moses, are they?
No, his name's Moses.
That's so rock star.
Moses Malone is the only one I can think of.
He's Moses.
For real?
Yeah.
Born Moses.
Yeah.
He looks like a Moses, though, man.
He does, yes.
Look at
most iconic bride and groom entrance ever. Wait for it.
Oh, wow. Oh, nice.
This is what
Yo, he has some pipes.
Okay, so
Moses.
Let's all take the truth serum. Is this a publicity stunt or no?
What,
No,
the wedding?
no.
The wedding.
No,
No, man, they're just like this. I think Trisha is just like this. I don't think this is publicity.
Yeah, I'm
Trisha
asking.
has been trying so hard to get married, like her whole entire life. This is just like the best day of her life.
Okay, I would lean towards no. I know nothing about. I agree. Like I
Yeah.
think it's real. And you have. I guess when I think publicity, you're thinking like Jake Paul and Tana, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
no. This seems real. Good for them. Good for the lovebirds.
Yeah,
A
the
little
lovebirds.
lovebird action. Wow. To see her go from being on our podcast, not understanding if she liked Hitler or not, to now getting married, just
Also, one of the craziest twists that she likes you, Josh, and hates me. Right? What's that all about?
yeah, I know, right? She really likes me. She was saying like I'm the only influencer that she thought was going in the right direction or something. I posted a little TikTok about it. Shout out to her for that.
It's fucking bullshit. I don't know. Like
she
I'm not saying
hates
she
us.
should like
Some
me,
people
but
have it, Dave, and some people don't.
I don't. Right? I don't get how like she could like you and not me. We're both there together. It's not like I did anything.
No, I
weird.
think it was remember the OnlyFans thing? When we
I had
But that
nothing
was
to-
me. She
that
hates
was
me.
Brie.
Right,
But
I-
like your reaction to it, maybe she was just like, I don't like this guy either. I don't know.
I you know what I do? I get caught up in shrapnel.
No, she's a big like I hate Barstool person.
But she likes Josh.
Yeah, well, apparently everyone loves Josh.
That's bullshit. Kanye calls for Kim to come back. Biggest moment from Drake and Kanye's Free Larry Hoover concept was Kanye
was
changing the
crazy.
lyrics. Run right back to me, more specific, Kimberly. Meanwhile, Kimberly's like, no chance, right?
Josh was there.
Yeah, I was there. It was nuts actually. So he goes and he does that song, changes the last line. Everyone there's going nuts too. Like everyone obviously is cheering. And then next day, wake up, check my phone. TMZ: Kim Kardashian has served Kanye West divorce papers. And it's like,
How does it
Yeah,
get
she
to
filed
that
to be
point?
single the next day.
Yeah, how's it get to that point where one person's so into it when you're married? I have no idea. Do we know what any reason they broke up? Just Kim was over it?
I think remember Kanye kind of like had that mental health like
Yeah.
craziness. I think like maybe he just put her through the ringer.
It's kind of like you know what you get and sign up for. Kanye's always been a little bit like nutty.
Yeah. I don't know. No one. I guess we'll really never know what happened.
but no, people are mad at Kanye for changing the lyrics because it's like, oh, you don't get to go after that girl after you lost her. What are you doing?
Who said that?
no, everyone's mad. They're like,
It's a fan
not fair to
opinion. Like,
Kim.
people are, yeah, they're like, this is so unfair to Kim. She's going through so much right now.
What the fuck's Kim going through?
Yeah,
I don't know, like
Besides
losing
Pete,
her husband, I guess.
Yeah, but that's Kanye's the husband.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Kanye's got to be the one hurting. Like
Yeah, what's Kim's going through? She's next on this. She passed the baby bar. I saw this everywhere.
yeah, she did. She passed the baby bar. So
I
she
didn't
has
even know
two.
what the baby bar is.
I thought there was just one bar exam.
But I knew something was off because they were saying baby bar,
Yeah,
which I've
baby
never
bar.
heard that.
So she has to take
baby
two,
bar?
and she passed the baby bar, but she failed it 3 times already. So this was like a huge thing for her. She passed it, and then she has to take one more, pass it, and then it's a done deal.
Have you ever heard somebody bragging about the baby bar before?
I've never
still
heard
don't
of
know
a
what the
baby bar.
is. Yeah,
It's-
what's the baby bar?
It seems like practice. Like we talking about practice? We're not talking about the game. We talk. Like I assume she became a lawyer for babies when I read this.
The baby bar.
She's gonna be in the next Boss Baby movie, just lawyered up.
Do all people who passed the bar take the baby bar?
Maybe it's because she didn't go to school, like have all the schooling that she has to do more testing, and it's like she has to do the baby bar and then the big boy bar.
Is this like the learner's permit, and then you got the real test coming up, or?
I mean, I've never heard of the baby bar before.
Me neither. So not to discredit, but it's like just hard to take her seriously when she posts it in this. She looks great in this outfit. I like the blue outfit, but like a mirror selfie with somebody in the back talking about the baby bar. Would I let him be my lawyer? Fuck no.
Yeah, it is crazy. Like she looks great, but she should have posted like a professional picture or something.
Just as a rule of thumb, if I have a lawyer like taking selfies, I don't want that person as my lawyer.
Yeah, it just doesn't really add up.
Fair.
What kind of law is she? Do we know?
She like gets like it's like isn't she big into the freeing falsely accused
Like criminal
Yeah, she's
reform
trying-
stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Trying to, like, change
Again,
laws and
that
stuff.
would be if I'm a criminal. I don't know that that's who I want
I don't know. She has pull though.
She does have pull, but does pull matter in this situation?
I
feel
think
like
so.
it always matters, right? Pull kind of always matters.
I would actually want her as my lawyer. That'd
You
be
would.
sick. Yeah.
Wouldn't you be like, go to bed, be like, I wonder if Kim's like reading up on my case, or is she like taking selfies?
Well, yeah, but like in the back of my head, it's either then she has a team behind her doing all the work, or it's her doing the work.
Maybe.
The baby bar is
I
also.
think she just has a bunch of lawyers that are like her ghost lawyers, kind of like a ghostwriter situation. She just has like a team of these lawyers that just do all the work for her.
It's a fire outfit, I'll say that.
It is fire. Yeah.
So the difference between the baby bar and the regular bar, the baby bar is also known as the first year law student's examination, is a one-day test given to law students twice a year, according to the California State Bar. So it's just like the
California thing?
Like it signifies like the end of your first year of law.
It's finals.
Sure. Yeah.
She passed her final.
Yeah,
she
pretty much.
did an exam actually.
And that's only, I guess California has their own rules. Apparently you must pass that to continue along. Okay,
Yeah.
good for Kim. Miley Cyrus, Pete Davidson. Miley Cyrus, Pete Davidson are making waves after being on Fallon together to promote their New Year's Eve party in Miami. They're hosting together. I'd probably be at that if it wasn't for the Arizona Bowl. Actually, I wouldn't. I would. I'd be at Michigan, and then I'd be at that. I'm going to be at neither. After the appearances reported they were hanging out, people believe they would make a better fitting couple than Kim and Pete. Do you think Miley and Pete are better matched than Kim and Pete?
They're
Thoughts?
both like the rock star child. I feel like they both are kind of crazy, but does that work together?
Yeah, I almost think Miley's a little too alpha for him.
I could see that.
Yeah, when I was when I was watching the videos of Miley and Pete together, it looked like Miley was very dominant.
They just seem like they'd be good friends.
Yeah, like best friends.
Yeah.
They actually kind of give me sibling vibes.
They kind of look alike in this picture that we're looking at.
Yeah, I don't see them on the romantic side. I see them as like friends, siblings. Good call. She also did a skit. This is Miley we're talking about. It Should Have Been Me by Yvonne Fair, where she changed words around to hint at Pete and Kim's experience together. That's probably just being funny.
Yeah, it was pretty funny actually.
Okay. Jake Paul predicted Olivia Rodrigo's success. Olivia Rodrigo revealed to LA Times while she was on Disney Channel, her co-star Jake Paul was the first person to predict her success, saying she would sell out stadiums one day. He was very nice to her, but doesn't follow her media career anymore. It's crazy how Disney Channel just churns these people out.
I cannot believe.
Factory, eh?
Yeah, that Olivia Rodrigo was on Disney Channel,
Do they?
And not only that, with Jake, like
and she's going back to do High School Musical. She's doing another season.
Do they still churn these people out? Disney Channel?
She was the latest one.
Yeah, I think she's been the latest, but she's pretty recent. So
I mean,
think
and
they
she's
still
fucking
are.
huge.
Well, and I Disney Channel kind of predates me, but did you guys watch Disney Channel growing up?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a feeder factory. You have these huge audiences already built into these stars.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm thinking too is now with the streaming services and everything, like it's not going anywhere. They're just going to be able to build these stars within their streaming platforms now, right?
Yeah, I wonder, does like Disney still have like a piece of her? Do they get like for like, all right, we're going to put you on our thing, but we're giving you basically the blueprint to, massive stardom. We get a piece of that for eternity. I would guess they do.
I mean, think about JoJo Siwa and Nickelodeon. Have you ever heard those?
Yeah, I've heard the names. Yeah,
where she sells bows, like a ridiculous amount of bows or something like that, because she always wears one in her head, and she was selling them at Walmart, and it's something like Nickelodeon's taken over, like well over 50% or so, along
Right.
those lines of what she makes. So it's nuts what these contracts are.
Their feeder system is crazy, or like their Hall of Fame, I guess. Selena Gomez, Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Zac Efron, Hilary Duff, Zendaya, Bella Thorne, Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, it's
They were
insane.
all pumped out at the same time, though. All of them, like our era, me and Josh's.
Zendaya
they're
was
all famous.
Zendaya was a little later than like Zach.
But like Shake It Up was on like the same time as the other shows.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's like a younger version of Saturday Night Live. If you go look at you get hired on Saturday Night Live. If you're good, your career's made. I mean, I often said Barstool. I use that compare. Like that's what I wanted Barstool to be. People ask like, what do you compare it to? When we did our churning deal, it's like an SNL. Like people come, maybe they stay. And actually, we're sort of, if you start looking at like Alice Cooper or like McAfee or things like people are now kind of filtering through our system with gigantic deals. So if you're talented, like the hardest part is getting out there in the beginning, and then once you're out there, you can fucking kill it if you're good. Dixie D'Amelio leaked song. Let's watch it, I guess. People think it's about Addison?
Yeah, but she didn't write it herself, but people are still thinking it's about Addison.
Does she write any of her songs? Not like trying to be a diss there, but
I think she has like a writing team.
Which, like, most people do, right?
Yeah, I would assume everyone does.
pretty much everybody.
To your face, but I wish you never changed. You used to be a real one, now you do it for the...
Seems pretty vague.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
basic lyrics.
Yeah, it could be about anyone. And again, she didn't write it.
I don't hate the song.
Yeah, that might be one of her best. Kind of sound good.
I think it's about Addison.
You do? You would know better than anybody because you're in that world. Me and Brie aren't.
I mean, those lyrics are pretty.
Were they best
like,
friends?
Yeah, that's the thing. They were like a little duo online. There was a little Addison Dixie duo. So, because it was like, I feel like it was like Charlie kind of was her thing. And then she also was like Charlie and like Avani a little bit. And then there was Dixie and Addison as a group. So I don't know. And Dixie got the Tesla first. Then Addison got a Tesla. Like, kind of. Dixie did music first. Then Addison did music. So it's like, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, I don't have any. I didn't even know Dixie and Addison were like friends. I don't think I was on TikTok at that point. So maybe, I have no idea.
Throwing a wild guess out there, but that's
it's weird for me on this one because I'm a Dixie stan, and I thought when I met Addison, she was one of the more genuine, like down to earth, nice people. So I don't know, two people that you kind of like having beef.
Yeah, no, I don't
Sad
have
to
nothing
see.
against them. But it's just I don't know.
We still got to get Addison on this show. It's about time now. The other thing passed. We probably can.
I know.
Adele is locked out of her social media.
This is funny.
She admitted she is locked out of her social media accounts by her team because they fear she will post while drunk or annoyed. She did not post on her social media pages. However, in COVID, her team gave her the password to account. She'd use it on Instagram in the height of COVID to connect with friends, send memes. Adele ended up posting a picture to her Instagram account that got accounts revoked immediately after by her own team, they're saying.
Yeah, do you remember this picture? Like, she got in a lot of trouble. It was like cultural appropriation. People were freaking out trying to cancel her. And it turns out it was the one picture she actually posted of herself on Instagram. And then she got all of her accounts taken away.
Damn.
That picture is so funny.
That is, though, one of my pet peeves. It's like, you didn't get, she gave the keys to the car. It's her car. She's like, give me the keys back. They give her the keys back.
Yeah, but that's crazy that like you can't even have, it's her social media and
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But do you think that they actually won't give it back to her?
No, they would. I mean, if she's like, you're fired if I don't get
True,
it back. It would be like you saying, TiVo took my keys and won't give them back. It's like, if push came to like, you gave TiVo the keys. You're like, do not give me these back when I'm drunk. But then if you're dead serious, be like, give me the fucking keys. He has to give you the keys.
Yeah.
I think that's the number one pet peeve I have in the world of all time when I deal with agents and like celebrities, and the celebrities like, my agent won't let me do it. It's like, what do you like? The agent works for you. You pay the checks.
You can do whatever you want.
Correct.
The agent would be maybe not happy.
Josh and I have had this discussion in various things, like even with and with like with Gruen and stuff. And he'll back. I don't care when people have issues or anything. I just tell me the truth. Like, don't pin it on somebody. Just tell me. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. But don't be like, oh, I can't. My agent won't.
It's like a cop out kind of.
It's like, no, you don't want to. That would be, again, like Paul Golzinski. Maybe I can't do it. Gaz won't let me. It's like, what? It's like fucking Gaz? Come on. Bryce Hall and Fousey Reality House update. Reality House picks back up from last week's episode with Bryce Hall and Fousey getting to the we talked about this, the push.
Yeah.
Bryce knocked Fousey out?
Mm-hmm. There's a video of it too.
Oh yeah.
What?
So the one we watched was like the episode before this, and then this just came out of him knocking him out.
When did
after.
this come out?
Like this week.
What?
Last week.
I'm out of the loop on everything.
Foos, wake up. I need you to walk up with me.
What's Ken doing here?
You gotta go up
And
to
Dixie? Oh, y'all trying to me? No way.
We're not with you. We're going to the other house. You gotta put you in the other house. Who am I gonna wake up tomorrow and come alert? Punch me. Bryce punch me.
Was he blacked out?
What?
Did you just not remember it? He was like, who punched me?
That's crazy.
That was like a clean knockout too. Went down.
Right to the jaw.
I just wrote a note, R&R.
I was going to say rough and rowdy.
So what was the fallout of this?
They both got kicked out of the house.
Yeah, they got kicked off the show.
And it was the same fight. He punched him because he pushed the girl.
Yeah, they just cut it off last week. Like
Yeah.
they cut it off right before that moment.
We
and
just saw
then-
the build up.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's crazy. He woke up and said, "Who punched me?"
Wait, there's no follow-up on this?
No, they just got.
Bryce posted a YouTube video explaining the fight or saying something about the fight. Like pretty much said something along the lines of how he like apologizes for his actions in a way. Says like, "Oh, Fousey's a good guy. He just like made a wrong move and he's a lot better when he's sober." And Fousey's, I guess, sober now. So
Can I watch that again? I don't know how I haven't seen this. That's crazy.
It's like a millisecond. They have like the worst angle
Yeah.
ever.
I mean,
The
but
bed
it's
cuts
pretty
it out.
fucking clear. Now, Fousey walks into him,
But he doesn't punch him or anything.
like right there, he pushes him. I mean, that's a blatant cheap shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
that
didn't
was-
even like. His arms weren't even up.
No, he because he gets pushed. That's quick to punch.
Too
Boom.
quick.
Bryce has some fast hands.
Bryce
eh?
is hot temper, and then Fousey just being
Well,
blackout.
yeah, and he's like been boxing and shit, but you can't on camera, man. Bryce has got a fucking fast fuse, huh?
Oh yeah. Do you think that's partly though? This is what I was thinking when I saw this, right? So we know Bryce is in the whole little, clout farm universe. Do you think part of that's like, oh, I'm gonna punch this guy, and then the internet will love me?
No, I think that I don't. I think that's
because he
just
hit
like,
the girl though, and he's like, "Oh, I'll be the hero and I'll punch him."
I've
'Cause
never
Bryce-
I've never thrown a punch in anger, so I don't get it. But to just unload on somebody who Fousey did not know he was in a fight. He got pushed. He's like, "What? His hands are down. What are you pushing?" He did walk into it, but I don't know how there's anybody who can look at Bryce and be like, even if he's the
That's not like good move. That's like, what the fuck? That was kind of
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, like you're a little bit crazy.
like
for
he
that
was
one.
already doing enough by defending.
He didn't have to escalate to the punch.
Yeah,
we
the
can all
push was
agree.
good enough, I would say.
That's crazy. I
And-
mean, if you see Bryce at a bar and you're getting like do in an argument with him, you have to be ready to be in a fight at
like
any
a
moment.
bottle cracked over your head
Yeah.
by him or something.
Yeah, because it was like that too, eh?
Short
Like,
temper.
Yeah. He could get in trouble. Like, that's on video. He could like, get arrested for that, right?
I think you can. Yes.
If he pressed charges.
yes, I think you can.
Yeah. I think he could go against Bryce. He can't go against the show. Like obviously
No.
the show probably had some stuff in their contracts when they went on the show saying like anything that happens to you, you can't.
I don't know that I've ever seen a punch like that in a reality show ever.
Me either.
No, that's not. I don't think that's happened in reality.
How is this not a bigger story? To me, this is the number one story. But is this everywhere?
Not really, honestly.
It was kind of quiet, if I'm gonna be honest. Like
It
I
was.
think I saw it for a day, and that was it, and like not really a lot.
Like I would have had Bryce on the show knowing that happened. Like, whoa, man, does he not? I'll give him credit for somebody who's really fucking well known. Like he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's
no,
kinda
not at all.
crazy.
That's why I think he. That's what makes me go back against my earlier statement and make me think like he couldn't thought this much ahead. Because someone that does something like this, it's just like
That's
it's that.
Yeah.
What
You
I mean?
snap and you do.
Do you think he has
You
like
don't
immediate
do it.
regret though when he like
No.
right after?
I don't know. I
or
don't
he's just
think
no
so.
remorse?
No, I think it's like well, I mean, Fousey was being a dick.
I can't get a read on him. He may be my number one guy. I can't get a read on Bryce Hall because all the way from since when I've known him in the beginning, he at times has thin-skinned to me, then at times doesn't, seems laid back, chill, sometimes bad rap, but like just snap this quick and throw this fucking punch unless there's more to the video. But we saw it. It's crazy.
Yeah, mood swings up and down with him.
Wow. That's crazy. I'm like taken aback by that.
I know. I never saw the video until right now. That was crazy.
Lana Del Rey wears $18 dress. Lana Del Rey is under fire for wearing an $18 Shein dress because the dress is fast fashion and wearing fast fashion because they steal designs from smaller independent designers.
Yeah, so basically, if you wear Shein, people like come for you. They say that you support fast fashion, you're ruining the world, and she wore one to a red carpet event. She's also like worth $30 million.
What's the problem with fast fashion again?
Bad for the environment, and also sometimes there's like kids in a sweatshop.
So this is like what, a famous designer dress originally?
No, but the website is known from like stealing designs from other designers. This one not specifically though.
I mean, welcome to that. Are we talking like when people will do like a knockoff Louis bag, that type of shit?
Pretty much.
You know, I'm not going to really cry for the designers, like the high-end designers.
I think the reason people get mad though is because what Bree said about like environment and then like pretty much sweatshop workers.
Yeah.
I guess I sometimes see it the other way. It's like if you can't afford that shit and you want something like cheap, I don't know. I don't have a much.
Like a cheap alternative. Like if you're going to save your money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not everyone can afford a nice dress.
But the sweatshop, clearly bad.
Yeah.
Super bad.
Megan Thee Stallion graduates college. Meg Thee Stallion is official college graduate with a bachelor's degree in health administration at Texas Southern.
Nice. Congrats.
Meg was flaky with schooling while she was kicking off her rap career, and her mother died of brain cancer in 2019. She made bigger effort to finish her schooling. Meg finished school while becoming a 3-time winner and releasing 4 albums. Good for her. Story for the kids.
Yeah. A little Grammy winner and graduate. That's kind of badass.
Yeah. Okay. Videos to react to. I'm still stunned by that.
Hey, before we go to the videos though, can we just let's look at Megan Thee Stallion. Let's look at her photo for the graduation, right? With the caption. And then go back to Kim's.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But what's the guy in the back? Is that a thinker of Meg Thee Stallion?
I think it might. Is it a picture? Or is it a guy sitting on a table?
Yeah, hers is much more serious. I mean, listen, Kim doesn't know how to do it any other way, I guess, and we're talking about it. But
that's true. That's
good point. Roman, most guys have tried different ways to last longer, but thinking about baseball doesn't always work. The folks at Roman, an online men's health company, are changing the game with Roman swipes, the secret to longer lasting sex. Saying the Pledge of Allegiance in your head, counting backwards to 10. Those don't work. Roman swipes are a clinically proven way to last longer. Effective, easy to use, fast acting, and they do not require prescription. They can ship swipes to you in discreet, unmarked packaging. Each swipes packet is small enough to hide in your wallet for whenever you need it. They're super easy to use. Just take the swipes out of the packet, swipe it on, let it go, and you're good to go. That's it. Go to getroman.com/BFF. You can get your first month of swipes for just $5 when you choose a monthly plan. That's getroman.com/BFF. Billie Eilish SNL TikTok skit.
Okay, so the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is officially out. It looks amazing!
When you're so good at segs, he gets scared.
This is a day in the life as a mom to 8 boys. First, I wake up, start cooking, and once all my boys are fed, it's nighttime, and I go to sleep.
If you've ever hooked up in a hot tub. Put a finger down if you've ever hooked up with a hot tub.
This is Homer Simpson, ASMR. Donut.
So basically, SNL did a skit where they were like reenacting what a TikTok For You page would look like. So that was all SNL people. That was just it.
Okay. Was Billy in it?
Yeah, she was the nurse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was the one dancing.
Yeah, dancing.
Cute.
I probably, whoever put that one on this, I would have been like, maybe not, but maybe you don't have a lot. Island Boys kicked off Impulsive. I did see this.
You know me from Island Boys, but you know I'm thugging, bro, right? You know that, right?
Why don't we just let cooler
Okay,
heads prevail? Why don't we just let cooler
listen
heads
to me.
prevail?
I told you, end it already. You haven't ended it. You keep on talking about it.
But
I don't
you
know
just
why.
said right now.
It's probably because the cameras are still on.
Yeah.
I already told you to
trying
end
to show
it.
out, bro. We're
Leave
not
it
going
alone.
Okay, so
Leave it alone.
explain to me
Talk
what
about
I
happened.
said.
Okay, George, because I was fucking with you in the beginning.
Bro, I never stopped fucking with you.
Okay,
guys.
but George, leave it alone. I just said
what
change the
alone?
subject. Leave it alone.
Guys. I don't know if y'all are serious, but
I'm not. No.
we're done.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, I saw this. My take was Logan looks like a fucking alpha coming in, just ending it, being like, okay, I don't know what we're fucking around. I don't know what they're mad about before.
I know. That George guy seems like an asshole, though.
So Logan does shit with us. He's a Penn guy and know him pretty well. I love Mike. Like, Mike, I've known now for a decent bit. Big fan. George, I only met through the show. I don't know him nearly well enough. I didn't love him. I don't know what set that up. But we should say, I like the Island Boys when they were on here.
I know. And they seemed like
they were pretty chill, nice guys. Like nothing, like we asked about everything and they seemed to always have an answer and not get mad at us, you know?
Very hard to judge that clip without knowing what set that clip
story
off.
is, yeah.
And who posted it?
Need a little prequel video.
Who posted the video?
Both Logan and George. I think the actual episode comes out today, so we'll know by...
Yeah, it wasn't out in time
Yeah.
for us to know.
Yeah.
But the Island Boys are on like a media tour since we were the first ones to get them.
They're everywhere.
Forget that. We were
Yeah,
first
everywhere.
Well, No Jumper was actually credit to Adam.
And I give Island Boys, as I said, I think they're self-aware. I think they're trying to capitalize on their moment of fame, which I don't blame them. If I was ranking people I like in that, it's like 1, 2, Logan, Mike, 3 close, Island Boys, 4 George. So, but again, we don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're sticking with the Pauls. Jake versus Logan.
Do you think that you have finally surpassed Logan Paul in terms of global importance?
The answer is yeah, for sure. This is sort of my year. Like, it is what it is. Yeah.
2021?
Yeah.
I fought Floyd.
What do you mean?
Come on,
Yeah, there's no chance. Logan's ahead of Jake.
Yeah, I'm Team Logan.
You think still? Yeah.
No doubt. I mean, this fight was a major step back, I think, for Jake. I think Jake's boxing thing is slowly winding down unless he jumps up again. But I think they're going to have horrific numbers for this rematch.
Jake needs to go fight, like...
He was super hot for a minute, though.
He was super hot as he continued to rise. I feel
the
like
problem is he's going backwards.
Yeah.
He's not going up in the fighting chain.
I feel like I'm the perfect barometer for him because I was super into the Ben Askren fight. I was super into what's his face?
Woodley
the first. Yeah. And then when he went with Fury, the Fury brother, I lost interest because I saw him fight and he sucks. And then he dropped out. Even I would have more interest if this rematch was supposed to be a rematch from the beginning. So part of me thinks, and he has the smartest people around him, and he's the smartest because even if this filters out, he'll reinvent himself because he's a master at that. But part of me thinks they feel like he hit his plateau and they don't want to increase competition because if he loses, that's the end of it. Yeah. He's still making good money.
But Jake can only go up, and I feel like Logan can only go down because he fought Mayweather. And it's like, who can you fight next that will be better than Mayweather? Or cooler or bigger?
They had the Tyson rumor.
Oh, true.
And I feel like he's... All right, so I feel like when I think right now, Jake Paul, boxer, that's it. Logan, boxing is just one small part of what he's doing.
Social
he's
media, like...
NFT, he's everything. He's just everywhere. Impulsive. Dancing with influencer. Is it going to be Josh?
I don't know.
Oh, this is me.
Is it you?
They made me take a tequila shot, and I told them I was going to throw up, and I threw up.
Yeah, you're living the grind out there on the
Yeah,
tour.
it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm dying slowly.
I like that jacket.
Thank you. LA.
Yeah, it's fire.
LA vibes.
You're done though with your tour.
For the fall, yes.
Got it.
Aren't you doing Boston?
Yeah, this weekend.
But not college, just...
It's not college, just like an event.
Where?
The Grand.
It's like similar, the tour, like when we did Boston,
Yeah, I couldn't pick a school,
really. What we did back in the Blackout Tour days, what we did was, and this is kind of the beginning of the end of the Blackout tour because it got too popular, but House of Blues, we sold House of Blues out, I think 7 days in a row in 2 minutes. Like literally. And all we did was BC, you're Monday. BU, you're Tuesday. Northeastern, you're Wednesday. Hut 47-year-old, I assume this has something to do with Nelly and Leo.
I hope so. Dude, yes.
Nelly. I like
Look
Nelly.
at him. Look at him.
I like
He's
Nelly.
beautiful.
He ain't no Leo, but I like him. We almost hired now. I like Nelly. Let's say one thing. Saying you're not as hot as Leo is like not an insult because I think he's as
or saying Leo, you're not as hot as Nelly.
well, that
Well, we know that
Depends
we're right,
if you want to. Like Dave, I could agree with you, man. I could, but
I'm skipping the next one. I know what it is. It doesn't belong on this platform. Game, rise or fall.
I've actually got one more video to react to. So Jeff Wittek's barbershop with Dave just dropped as we were recording.
Oh.
I've got one clip.
So I've seen it because he sent
You watched it before? Was it good?
I thought it was good. Like I said, I was very impressed with everything he has set up.
We're gonna do our very own pizza review here, me and Dave. Well, we weren't able to get like the best pizza, but we found one on the way over.
I don't think you're generally supposed to eat it with a hair flying.
Just do a couple.
Oh, come on,
Just
man.
do a couple bites.
Get those
Bro,
the out of there.
just-
Get those fucking mice away. Let them
Miami rats, dude. They're clean.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you put those. Get the shot.
They're like lizards, basically, with fur.
Yeah, right. Get that the fuck out of there.
What are you, vegan?
You put mice in there. Come on.
I didn't put the mice in the thing. We found it at a dumpster. You want to do this at 9 a.m. Where do you want me to get a pizza? What pizzerias are open at 9 a.m.?
Street and all that. Oh, there. Come on, you motherfucker.
Scared me. What the hell? Kyle, get these damn rats out of here, man. What the he's gonna leave the show.
No, it's leaving. It's done. I was making sure we're right. I told you I'm not a rat guy. I'm not going with these mice.
Let's just finish up. Just finish up.
No, I'm done. I'm clean. Oh, mice done. Show done. I'm taking the
Mice
hat
out of here.
and I'm getting out of here.
Did you actually leave after?
He got me to sit back down. I don't like mice. I don't like their pet store mice. I don't like mice. So the first time I saw it, I was like, get him out, and then they had him crawl. I let him do the bachelor. I mean, it was friendly the whole time. So that
was
part,
funny.
Yeah, it was a little bit. I don't. Does he always do pranks? Is that part of it?
I mean, just
Sometimes.
like a bit of
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. So like,
Bits on everyone.
I'm probably the perfect guy because I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's just asking me questions. But no, it went well. I liked him. In his crew, it actually made me feel kind of old in the sense of how hard, he picked up. I didn't realize he came across country to do that.
Really?
When we said yes, he jumped in his mobile barbershop, drove it from LA to Miami.
What?
Yeah.
He drove it from LA?
Yeah, and then he's like, well, I brought it to do it with you. I was leaving the next day to go to the Big Ten Championship, but I'll respect anybody who's working that hard. So I'm like, all right, if you want to come over right when I wake up before I leave. So it was I just rolled out of bed and did it, and they'll go anywhere. If they have somebody to do, they'll jump in. He's got this little crew. What's
it's
that?
a mobile haircut.
Yeah, so it would almost be like BFFs, which sometimes we struggle with guests or whatnot. And our guys actually from $1 Million Worth of Game, I think said it perfectly. They won't do remotes with guests. If a guest says yes, they'll go anywhere to them to do it. That's the best way to get interviews.
100%.
We all do our own shit, but it's if this is all we were doing, if our lives are strictly BFF, that's it.
Just be on the road.
Every episode would be in person.
Right.
Every episode would be in person.
So that's what he's doing. It's so I respect the fuck out of it. But no, I like Jeff. I think. Well, I don't know about you, Bree, because you still haven't talked to him.
I mean, I still think he's super funny and good at what he does. So.
Yeah. I mean, I'd say I'm on good terms with him. And he sent me the cut before. He's like, if you have any issues or anything, so it was good. I thought it was good. I never know. I think everything, I'm sure everybody does. It's oh, this is good. I'm in it. I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what people.
No, that looked funny. I think that was good.
Don't know. We'll see. But it just came out?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Takis. Face the intensity. The new Fuego crisps are deliciously crispy, perfectly stackable, and perfect for snacking on the move. With 2 canister sizes, you can just pop the lid and unleash a flavor so wild it'll have you begging for more. I have Takis all in my Miami house, ready to go. When the guests come over for BFFs, that's all they eat. They love them. So Takis, Yeah.
Those are a new product too. The kettle
Yeah,
chips.
look at the
They
green
got
ones. Yeah.
every size.
3 different flavors.
I think
too.
they've come out with like 4 or 5 different types of Takis since we started doing the
Seriously.
show. So that's the
Yeah,
new
these
one.
are the best snacks.
Habanero Fury, Fuego,
Typhoon.
all of them. Can you face the intensity? Try and find out Takis, the official chip of BFFs. Game, rise or fall.
Okay, so these are guests that we've had on the show, and we're gonna say if we think they're gonna rise or fall in the upcoming year.
Okay.
Jeez. Breaking hearts out here.
I know.
Fuck.
Sienna Mae Gomez. We had her on. I feel like we kind of watched her fall.
Yeah, well, she had a major. I don't know what has happened since then. I'm going to say rise because she already fell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a stock, you know? Yeah,
Come
it had
back.
a drop,
How is she
so-
doing now? Is she gone over that thing?
I think
Her
she's
comments are
coming back.
still filled with it, though.
Are they?
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay.
Still gets millions of views, though, and likes.
Yeah,
so.
I'll agree with you, Dave.
I was on her side from the beginning of that.
Bryce Hall.
I'm going to say rise. The guy's a maniac, apparently.
Yeah. He's on
Yeah.
our sheet every week.
He's everywhere, too. Is he in Miami
He
now?
he was there for just like a conference thing, but
I feel
don't
like
think
he's fucking everywhere. New York, Miami. I always hear his name, and listen. He's a maniac, so he keeps in the news. Like I've now moved him into. I think he's kind of a maniac if he can throw that punch. So.
Right. Yeah, often gets called a sociopath.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, group him in with like the Jake Hall sociopath thing.
Yeah.
Who?
Jake Paul.
Like
Yeah,
Jake
maybe.
Paul,
Yeah.
sociopath,
Are you guys
like-
up or down on him?
I think he might do some stupid shit. I think he might fall.
But stupid shit may help him.
That's what I think.
But he's
too.
getting crazy. I don't know. I'm say down. Quen Blackwell.
I'm gonna say rise because I think she's pretty talented.
Yes, and
Yeah,
she hangs out with like real A-list celebrities.
She hangs out with all the celebrities, so I think it's like, hang out with millionaires. become a
And she's
millionaire.
funny and like really, really good looking.
Yep, agreed.
Rise. Okay. Food God.
Rise. I love Food God. He's
Team Food
he
God.
just released a show. I want to have him back on.
Oh, on what?
Yeah,
I saw that.
yeah, big show. He's like done something. Listen, I'm on TikTok. I thought I was smart. He built his TikTok like 8 million TikTok followers from a guy who's not the TikTok era.
Didn't he do it in a different country?
He did shit in China, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just did a food show. I want to say, is it Discovery?
I don't.
Discovery
Might
Plus.
be. It might be
Discovery
Discovery. Yeah,
Plus,
that's what
yeah.
David Dobrik does.
And like Food God's super connected.
Yeah.
Super connected.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, his best friend's Kim Kardashian, Grutman.
Very likable.
He's such a nice guy too.
I've said this many times. The number one guy that I've met in this world where, like, I was surprised I genuinely like him and, like, enjoy spending every second I spend with him. Like, I enjoy him.
Yeah, you guys had a little bromance when he came on the show.
He has such a like almost like a positive energy around him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean,
he's
Dave?
charming.
Like you're just around him and it's just like you're laughing. I find.
And like, you take Kim Kardashian, who I've never met. Like, I feel like she wouldn't respond to, like, jokes about her. Great. I could be wrong. I don't know her. He's somebody, like, you can't really make fun of. You can say whatever. He's super self-deprecating, gets funny. Like, that's the type of people I like sarcastic kind of fucking, dry humor type shit. And he's very funny. I just sucked Food God's dick for an hour, but I do like Food God.
Yeah.
Food's God on the rise.
I like Food God.
Noah Beck. I feel like I haven't heard about him in a while.
I
His
just have a
wifey.
weird feeling. I have a weird feeling about a lot of TikTokers this next year.
Do you now? What
Yeah.
do you feel?
I just think like the prime of these TikTokers blowing up has kind of gone away. Like we've seen like people start to slowly get irrelevant. Like I mean, like the big hype house, sway house thing, like that's gone. Like I feel like the first generation of TikTokers are slowly getting weeded out, and then I count Noah more in like the second generation. But I don't know. I like that's why I'm confused on the Bryce answer too. Like I feel like unless people, but I think like you said, Bryce gets in so much drama. Unless people pivot, I think there's gonna be a lot of these TikTokers that
Noah
fall.
Beck could be like a big model though. I feel like he's doing a lot of modeling.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just he would have to. He couldn't just
Be a
None of
TikToker.
them. No one can. Even me. Like no one can just stay doing the same shit. If everyone just stays being TikTokers, people are gonna get bored.
I would say Noah and I don't mean this as an insult because I don't know about the modeling stuff, is so I don't think the D'Amelos are going anywhere, and he's so closely attached to Dixie. Like, I think there's a different type of crowd that may like him as like this celeb couple thing. So as long as he's with Dixie, I don't think he's going anywhere, and I don't mean that insulting. Maybe he pivots if they break up. I don't know what happens if he breaks up.
Alex Cooper.
I mean, she's going up forever, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like she's done so much this year.
She keeps crushing.
She's like gone into another stratosphere.
Yeah, number one female podcaster now.
Yeah.
Like a female Joe Rogan action.
Yeah, and the guests she gets are like A++++.
They're insane.
She can get whoever she wants.
Right.
Harry Jowsey.
I like Harry, but I feel like this one. I feel like he's in a different world. He makes all his money on OnlyFans.
Forgot that he did OnlyFans.
He's just dived into the sex symbol game.
Sexcapade.
You're like, that's what he is. So
how long can that last though?
Until he gets ugly.
I think there's a lot of horny girls out there.
Right. You're right. But do you think you get tired? Like, you don't eat the same thing for dinner every day. You get a little tired of it after a little while.
Yeah, I don't know either that it matters because I actually think he's like really talented and good on like podcasts and in person.
I think he's really good at creating like
he's entertaining
likes and talk about him. Like he's one of those guys that's pretty good at creating talk too.
But if you go so far into the OnlyFans and all that, does that hurt?
That's what I think.
Your ability on the other end a little bit, even if you have the talent, you're kind of not seen that way. I don't know.
Right. It's kind of like reality show stars like 10, 15, 20 years ago trying to hop into like acting like they're not seen legit.
But it's not even that to me. He took the lowest hanging fruit, which is OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I would say down, but who knows? He may be like, what are you talking about? I'm making so much money on my OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't even need anything else.
Right.
BB Rexa.
Oh, she was a guest.
I think she's rising.
Yeah, rising. I loved her.
She has great tunes, great songs.
Very likable.
Dixie D'Amelio.
I
mean, after Jingle Ball, rising.
Yeah. So too.
She's on the rise for sure.
I think she'll have like a tour this year.
Yep.
Yeah,
rising.
she's killing it. Logan
Rising.
Paul.
Rising.
I think he had maybe the best year of anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor Holder.
I'm gonna go, and this is again, we like all these people that they're saying, but I don't know what he's doing. So
Not
based on that,
can
I would have to
rise.
go down a little bit. He seemed like once he lost that fight, he lost a little luster, even though it shouldn't matter. He could be a model.
Yeah,
he wants to be a singer.
Yeah, I think he wants to do singing. Like that's what I've heard. He's
Pop
been
star.
Aren't you pretty close with him, Josh? No.
Yeah. It's just we just haven't talked in a minute. Like I haven't been to his house. Like he got a new house and stuff. I've been there like once or twice just to like film something quick. But
super nice guy. Is he dating Charlie again?
That's the question we'll never know the answer to.
I don't think so.
Got it.
Unless you know something.
No,
I
I
don't.
don't know, Dick.
We'll have her on the show at some point again.
Fair enough.
We can just ask her.
Yeah. Wait. What was that answer? She would only do the show if she was in person with Josh.
Or with you. She likes the energy more in person
Who doesn't?
than virtual.
Yeah.
Awesome McBroom down, obviously.
Down. Yeah. So far down.
Charlie Jordan.
I think she's gonna go up because she has her. What's it called when you get a place in Vegas?
Residency.
Yeah, she has a residency in Vegas. So
Really?
I think. Yeah. She just started a regular residency.
I don't
in
know.
Vegas.
She told us about
She
it
told
when
us
she was
when
on.
she was on in Miami. Yeah.
It is.
So I think she's gonna go up because I think it's just gonna keep getting bigger, and female DJs are like a big thing.
I heard that DJ Bree is coming.
DJ Bray's coming.
Smart.
No fucking way.
Yep, taking January out from the tours to become a DJ.
That's
Smart.
a genius play. Genius play. You'll get booked for so much shit.
know.
Smart.
Zook.
Yeah.
That was my backup plan. Is if everything went wrong, I was just gonna be a DJ. Yeah.
I feel like BJ is fun. Vinny Hacker. Oh shit! I forgot about Vinny Hacker. What is he doing now, Josh? Is he still doing Twitch?
Yeah.
Is it doing well?
Yeah, he's still doing good.
I'd say up, but not.
He needs to make a play. He needs to do something.
This is one of those things. He may be like, I'm killing it. I got Twitch. I'm doing. I don't know enough, but I feel like I don't follow that many people on TikTok. I do him, so I see his stuff all the time. So I'm going up.
I think up because I think Vinny's gonna do something cool in this next year. I don't know what it is, but I just have a feeling.
Yeah, because he's been very low key.
Yeah.
Bretman Rock.
He seems like he's up forever to me. I mean,
Yeah.
He
was
can
like
only
the
ever
fucking
go up. Yeah.
Headliner, Nike, yeah. Get out.
Yeah,
of here.
like, come on.
First Playboy.
Yep.
Jake Paul.
Down. Because I think the boxing, I think he'll go down and he will reinvent, but the boxing thing, I think, is wearing out a little bit.
Huh. Yeah.
And now he could be like, hey, I'm fighting fucking God knows who next. Like, if he wins this fight easy and then steps up, I'll be right back in. But it's weird fight choice for me for this.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna take some big fights this year.
I think he's gonna win this and fight Fury then, which I have no interest in that.
He said he was taking a break though too. He said he was taking a break from fighting after this fight. So you're right. You might be right. This year might be a low year for Jake.
He's also just probably so rich, he's going to disappear for a little bit. Thomas Petro.
I think down a little bit just because he's lost his house.
Yeah, there's no hype house anymore. At least down on the social media side.
Yeah, and he admits that he's the back end a little bit.
Yeah.
Keemstar.
Didn't he retire and then unretire from Drama Alert?
I'm not sure, but I mean, since he does drama and there's always going to be drama, you can't really go down.
Yeah, I'm going to say down a little bit just because he is drama and there is always drama. But even on this show, I feel like the amount of drama has gone down. There hasn't been as much.
Yeah, we haven't had a hot story in a minute.
I feel like I think it's because I think either what's gonna happen is a next generation of TikTokers or some shit, or a next generation is about to boom up. So I think that's when drama starts, because it always is at the beginning of those times, when everyone's rising up and battling each other.
Fair.
Yeah.
Keemstar's a big Dave support guy on Twitter. He just constantly tweets support of Dave.
Okay, then I'm up.
Yeah. All right. Change the answer. A lot.
I think you know why he has a young girlfriend.
Had, I think.
Oh, they broke up?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think so.
I like Mike, so I'm going up.
Mike Mayless.
Yeah, I said up too. Mike's going up.
FaZe Bangs.
I think up.
The only reason I would say not up, can it go any higher? I'm going to go down. I like FaZe. I don't know, that whole deal they did still feels like it could fall through to me.
I'm not talking about FaZe overall. I'm just talking about Banks on his own. I think with the NFTs and he's getting on.
Yeah, true. True.
So.
Okay.
He just got a bunch of Takashi Murakami, the designer that Yeah, he just released NFTs and FaZe Banks bought a ton of them.
Huh.
And they're going crazy.
Big NFT guy. Island Boys.
Down just because they're already going down.
I
but I
know.
like them. But that's not a diss. This is they're super viral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one-hit wonder thing.
Jeff Wittek.
I'll go up. I like Wittek now.
I think
he's finding his own little lane.
Yeah,
I feel like
away from David.
Yeah, he was very attached to David, and now he's doing his own thing. That's it.
That's it. It's the whole list.
Who do you guys want to see on in the next year, since this is our last one?
Obviously, the D'Amelios. We haven't had either of them on yet.
Addison. Well, no, we have. What?
Oh, Dixie. Yeah,
Charlie
yeah.
on.
Sorry. In person. I want to do in
Yeah,
person.
yeah, for sure. Summer Rae, we got to get on.
Yep.
Addison, we got to get on.
Madison Beer is a weird one.
Yeah, I don't know why we got to get her on.
We should get some celebs,
We need
Olivia
Olivia.
Rodrigo.
Yeah, look at us, Bree.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Olivia
do it, but
Rodrigo.
I'm down for it.
You never know.
Athletes venture into the athlete game or no?
Yeah,
There's a lot.
we don't have to just do social media.
All right. So that's it. That wraps up. We'll have the best of the next 2 weeks. So enjoy Christmas, New Year's, and
Happy
we'll see you on the other
holidays.
side. What? Yeah. All right. Perfect. There it is.
All right.
BFFs.
Merry Christmas.